know what I want. Since year 10, man, know what I'm on. Member in Concord, man, got boxed. Went Catholic school, but I couldn't see God. Things they're changing it up, but I wouldn't wanna change one thing, not one. Anything comes with pros and cons. Play hard to get, then don't get gone. Shit, meant to say don't get got. Writing tunes and working jobs. Hard to balance them both at once, but it's what I chose, that's what I'm on. Never not writing songs, trust me dad, I'm gonna get that wrong. Flip that bare times, not once, and halves between me, you and mum. You want a house on a hill, I want a big money deal. That's what I'm onto. You wanna grow and build, I wanna chill. That's cause I know what I've gone through. Most are fake, not real. In real life, in music too, trust me. I wanna do more shows, make more songs and play them around the country. Had years of rollers afters and went down, but I've never done brasses. I've got a girl that's different class and on to grown up things like ski passes. If anyone talks down to you, I'd get Ryan and Jacob to spark 'em. I'd do it myself if my hands weren't rasted. Just wanna make you laugh, and you wanna get a big house and garden. I want a big drive that's got parking. Go to the pub half time, watch Arsenal. Get a dog but not one barking all the time. You know them ones is jarring. You support me. When I wanted to stop, you started. Wouldn't let me stop, that's love and what I'm after. You want a house on a hill, I want a big money deal. That's what I'm onto. You wanna grow and build, I wanna chill. That's cause I know what I've gone through. Most are fake, not real. In music, in real life too, trust me. I wanna do more shows, make more songs and play them around the country.
I'm so anti, yup, still broke, same as most my family. In one council flat, 2 baby mommy. Cooking up some pancakes, just on my granny did. Nigga never at me if ever I get right. I hope you buy the disc and it splits your windpipe. But call it even splits if it win me a Grammy. Or bag me a bitch, tell her like she can sympathize. When the sun rises, I'm up till midnight. In my hometown, feeling lonesome out. When it goes down, police profile. When I whitewash all my problems with snow piles. I need me a green leaf, fly to Miami. Italiano mommy, that's only a phone dial away. Need a rest or a pest controller. These rats crave exposure like Kerry Katona. Not sold on ya.
Tell me how you feel. 23 sitting on a fucked up deal. Things change, tell me how you been, no still. 27 sitting on the windowsill. New window seat, alright, getting no flight. I must did the polar bear where it broke ice. They said never put your eggs in a one basket or look at the sun with both eyes. But sometimes I just wanna go blind. Run up in the label with a Coke 4-5. Alright, maybe I'm lying. Maybe I ain't lived yet, maybe I'm died. Tell me what you're trying to sell me. I won't buy it. Then again, maybe I might.
I hear footsteps, then a knock at the door. Who's this, a man selling hope? He says, can I save your soul? If fear is merciless and happiness ain't so, now what do I owe you?
I just think it's crazy how we never see the pattern. Way too busy fantasizing about the things you haven't. Way too busy, I can't stop until I got this pattern.
Merciless and happiness ain't so, now what do I owe you?
I just think it's crazy how we never see the
Feeling tall like a high-rise, crumble beside eye. Wide-eyed, lunar pursuit, trying to defy light. Speed demon, I keep breathing even if I die. Everlasting and I'm getting past him when his mind's right. Body and soul, we rock and you roll until it's twilight. Sell you a ticket, never my soul unless you buy right. Very high price, said if he try, I bet he bye-bye. Henny pouring everybody morning like ain't night time. Sell a slug to the saltiest geezer in my eyesight. While you keep it moving, I'll be popping like a drive-by. I don't need your savings, so save it, keep your divine light. Shed it on the men who ain't brethren, cause all of my guys are shining. 1:30 summer's day vibey. Feeling like amazing. Couple lovebirds to come and take my dick. Like, really that's amen. Feeling like amazing.
I've got bad blood that runs from me. Monsters hanging from my family tree. Demons, but I never see them much. So if it ain't them, then it must be me. I'm terrible company, but I don't really know what you want from me. Cause like my old life, following the crumbs till I come across a gold mine. Come and get your mind blown, go ahead and go die. Do a bit of soul searching, I never sold mine. When I cut you off, then I hold it cuss deep. Fuck a plug, fuck a scene, only me and my team. I remember when we needed medicine, but they ain't never want a tip, dripping IV. So I've got bad blood running through me. Blood type positive, I could have been sheen. No blood brothers, but it's so regime.
How's it? So, shoulders done for the day. My word, is it nice to be back in the gym. Could really feel the proper routine inbound. Good workout. I focused predominantly on slow movement, holding the weight on the, and making sure it's continuously tensioned throughout each rep. So, it's a bit of a difference and a bit of a change because I had been going more towards the kind of just strength training almost, because that also, like, I unless you do it, I don't know how to explain it properly, but both ways you get a pump. But with the heavier weights and strength training, almost you kind of get a pump, but you don't get that burn. And then with strength, with the like continuous like tensioning on your muscle, like doing slow reps and hold reps, you feel that burn pretty consistently. And that's kind of what I'm thinking about today. Well, I have been thinking about today rather, is the difference between the two. Right, so I'm no scientist, and it's pretty, from what I understand, it's pretty like a debatable topic whether or not lifting heavy is lifting heavy or like continuous tensioning and slow reps with lighter weight, which is better for muscle growth. Now, from my understanding, again, grain of salt, I'm not a genius. If you want to know how it really works, go do some research. This is from what I know, and I'm not claiming to be completely right or know everything. So this could be complete bollocks, and you have to be able to determine and differentiate between what I'm saying being right and wrong and figure that out for yourself. But this is at least my thought process. So I know it's a bit of a thick way to go about thinking about things, but in my mind it's also kind of the simpler the better, if you get what I mean. Like, I get the so regardless of what, like, where you're training, if it's like with heavy weight, low reps, high intensity, whatever, or lower weight, higher reps, just really tensioning the muscle. Obviously you want muscle tension, which is always something you want. You don't want like your muscle to just be like loose. It has to be tensioned the whole rep, which you're most likely going to find more in lightweight and just slow like contraction and like real squeezed reps. Then what you're also going to want is to be able to really squeeze it. And personally, I find it easier to squeeze with lighter weights. Then again, that could just be me. It could be like, I'm just weak, you know. Because in fairness, I am actually quite weak. Although I do have quite a bit of mass on me, I'm not actually particularly strong at all, which might be shocking to some people. But honestly, depending on the way you train, it doesn't really matter. Now, like, you'll see people on the internet everywhere who are like fucking 19 and benching like 300 pounds. And then there's me with my 225, like doing like 3 reps, fucking pushing it out. But then, like, my chest is nice though. I think my chest is one of my better, obviously it's not at the best it could ever be, and it can be improved, but I think it's pretty decent as far as chests go, you know. And then, so back to like pretty much heavyweight versus lightweight. Yeah, I've kind of come to the conclusion that I think lightweight might just be better, at least for my body and the way I train. Lighter weight, just slow paused reps with real focus on that muscle and that tensioning, because also with heavy weight it's more difficult to like focus all of your focus it all onto your direct, like let's say chest, or in today's case shoulder. Like you'll probably be like pushing a bit with your back and your trap, and like maybe a bit of upper chest, because you kind of, it's so heavy, like just trying to get it up there. But with low weight, you can kind of feel it the whole way down. I like closing my eyes because it allows me to like visualize the muscle. Feel all the way down, pause, feeling it still tension, paused, and then all the way up slow, and you can feel it tension the whole way. And then and with that comes like that horrible burning sensation. And from my perspective at least, the more something like burns when it comes to gym, like the more like burn sensation you feel in your muscle, in my opinion, that's probably better for muscle growth. Because as I said earlier, with heavy weight, I'll really push out my reps, right? And I'll get that nice pump. And like but the thing is, it's a heavy weight, so the last 2 reps, I'll maybe feel that burn before I physically can't get it up, and then I'll do partials and feel that burn a little bit more. But then with lightweight, I can feel that burn for a good like 6 reps, and then I can do partials, and that burn's like excruciating at that point, and you can literally feel like blood rushing to that muscle. And at the end of the day, that's kind of what you want. So I don't know, I'm like weighing out the thoughts, because then again, I do like lifting heavy. So especially with back, for example, back is one muscle group that I really think you actually kind of need to lift heavy if you want to grow it. But then weirdly, with that in mind, then while I've been doing legs, I've found it more beneficial for me to do like heel lifted squats with a lighter weight, and just really focusing on that pause and tensioning of the quad. And then again with shoulders, the same thing, lighter weight, just really focusing on that pause and that tensioning of the delt. Chest is a difficult one. I'd say again, probably I'd tend towards lighter weight, focusing more on tensioning and squeezing rather than heavier weight, and just, you know, getting those reps out there. But I think it's also kind of up to the person and what the person finds more beneficial to them. So you're not really gonna be able to take much out of this. I mean, I guess it's kind of the thought process that counts, like you starting to think about it, that's more beneficial rather than my opinion on it. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna have to think about it and figure it out for yourself. I'm just saying what I've kind of figured out for myself, and it's most likely not gonna be accurate for everyone, and might not be accurate at all. I could be completely bollocksing, but who the hell knows? So anyways, thanks for watching. That was a bit of a ramble and a waffle, but I think it was kind of a bit more interesting. And I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you tomorrow.